Hello there, everybody, and welcome to... Excuse me. Hello? Yep. Yeah. Who is this, sorry? How did you get this number? It's only the bloody Welsh FA, isn't it? Yeah, so what, you're looking for a new national manager, you say? Really? Well, thank you very much for thinking of me, but yeah, I'm kind of busy with Genclerbirligi at the moment. I do have an alter ego, however, who might be interested. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here with another episode of Breaking the Big Three. Not International Manager of Mystery. That is coming soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but it's something I've had in mind and I want to get started before World Cup season. All will be revealed soon. But anyway, as I referenced in that intro, the Welsh Football Association did offer me a job, kind of out of the blue. £30,000 a week. Oof, very tough to turn down, but you know, I don't want I don't want to get into national management. We'll leave that for a separate save. Okay, so the Welsh job has been rejected, and here we are focusing all our attention onto Genclerbirligi. By the way, while you're here, before we get started, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Leave a comment as well, based on what you see in the video. Anything you want to give me feedback on or comment on, please go ahead. All that kind of stuff really helps the channel grow. Last video, we got higher number of views and likes than my average, so thank you very much to everybody who viewed that episode and interacted in any way. Thank you especially to Ted Redwood Gaming, Coyote Gaming, who've been sharing on Twitter, and regulars with the comments as well. And FM Brotherhood, they've set up a new website, links in the description. You can go there and find all sorts of content creators. It's a kind of central area where you can go and people are highlighting their videos and their channels there, so do check that out. We have picked up our form a bit, so that last episode we had that disappointing collapse against Osmanlıspor and the draw with Fenerbahce, and then we went on a bit of a run. Very good away win, our first away win of the season. Trabzonspor, Ranti came back to form with 2 quick goals there. Then we followed up a home win over Gazi. We did have to work a bit hard for this. You'll see there from the goals, like we went behind early on. It took an injury time winner. We were the better team. It was fully deserved. Then away to Galatasaray, very good result here. We were a goal down. They scored late in the first half, but we came out firing out of the blocks for that second half, got a quick equaliser. It was a pretty even game. I think a draw there was a fair result. The main disappointment in the run of off-camera games was this one away to Bursaspor. We just didn't show up, really. Bursaspor were a much better team, and as you can see there, they scored 2 goals fairly late on. We just couldn't keep it going. But then we bounced back with a couple of back-to-back wins in the league. Göztepe, that bogey team of mine, we finally got one over on them, quite comfortably as well. 2-0 win at home. And then we went to Sivasspor, Ranti again with the goal as we won 1-0. We've also been playing in the Cup. Nazilli Belediyespor, who are right down in the lowest playable league, the second league, or League 2, I guess we could translate it as. A little bit disappointed here that we conceded 2. We were 5 up and cruising, and then, of course, inevitably, a lot of the players switched off. I mean, I did rotate a lot of youngsters in here. You'll see there one of my youth players, Emre Topçu, he opened the scoring. Fatih Aktay had a hat-trick and then got mad because I subbed him at half-time. And then, yeah, we did let them score a couple of goals. The second leg is here. I'm not going to show that today, though. I'm going to show the league games on either side of it. Then this one, well, this was a bit disappointing as well. I mean, Besiktas, of course, they're one of the bigger teams. They aren't playing too well. They've been mid-table most of the season, and it was a home match, and we got the early goal, but we just couldn't hold on. We went 2-1 down, and we were unable to recover. We did have a bit of bad luck in that I made all my substitutions early. I made my final substitution in the 70th minute, and then Mohamed Youssef here, one of our central defenders, got injured on in the 72nd minute, something like that. So we had to play out the game with 10 men, and we weren't able to get back in it. Anyway, I've come back here for the Malatyaspor game. I think I did say previously that I was going to come back a little bit later than this, but just scrolling through, Kayserispor, Akhisarspor, those are the final 2 games of the season, so we're probably going to feature at least the Kayserispor game when we get to the end of the season. So I'm going to do Malatyaspor today, away. They have been flying high. I'm going to show you the table in a minute, and then we'll have the Kayserispor game as well. So we're in 6th. We've been a bit lucky here, and our form has been inconsistent, but everybody else's form has been inconsistent too. I mean, you can see how it's all bunched up. Down here in 10th, Besiktas are on 21 points. And then up here in 2nd, Osmanlıspor, 26 points. So you've only got 5 points covering 2nd to 10th. And that actually makes that defeat against Besiktas all the more disappointing, because had we won that game, we would be up there with Osmanlıspor and Başakşehir, and Besiktas would be down there with Kayseri and Göztepe. But anyway, Galatasaray have started to find a bit of form recently, so they've claimed top spot, but they are not streets ahead of us. It's definitely something where we can close the gap if we can find some form. And then I'm liking the look of these other teams here, like Osmanlıspor, Başakşehir, Malatyaspor, who are playing today, Konyaspor, Trabzonspor, Besiktas, Fenerbahce. They're all kind of dropping a bit. We'll have to see. I mean, Fenerbahce, this is the 2nd season in a row they're in this position, so they have definitely started to break and crumble. Besiktas, Trabzonspor, we'll see. So, on to today's game then, away to Malatyaspor. So it's going to be a tough one. They are above us, but I am sticking with this slightly more attacking 4-3-3 formation, as you'll see. Because when we've gone more defensive against teams this season, we've generally lost. Whereas this hasn't been perfect away from home. I think it needs some tweaking to work as an away tactic, but we did start to get results away when we started to use this. So we've got the Hoff in goal. I'm playing Özgür and Lucas Claro in the centre of defence. Akpala and Escobar. I did actually drop Escobar for a few games. He had a couple of shocking performances. I brought Yusuf Adjer, who was our first choice left back last season, brought him back in. He did play well for 2 or 3 games, and then his last game against Besiktas was awful, so I'm bringing Escobar back in. Dorukhan, he's a youngster, he's been asking for more game time, so this is his chance to show me why. Guidele hasn't played much this season, but we do have a slight selection problem in midfield, which I'll talk about in a minute. Samet Kilic is now our first choice, especially in this Mezzala role. Evren and Berke Inal on the wings. Fatih Aktay up front. We do have a little problem with injuries and so on at the moment. Hakan Gustafsson, that young Norwegian I signed, he did start to play well just as he was getting into form. Broken foot. So he's got another 6-7 weeks out, I think, realistically. That's a shame. And Mohamed Yusuf, as I mentioned, he got injured, got a concussion in that Besiktas game, so he's out for a couple of weeks. And then Kemal Isa is suspended for this match, hence Guidele coming back into the team. Let's see what we can do against Malatyaspor. I would have been confident going into a Malatyaspor game a couple of seasons ago. I do believe they were relegated in the first season of this save. Then they came straight back up. They were not great last season, but this season they kind of pushed on. So okay, let's see what we can do here. Team talk. I am going to tell them, give the fans their money's worth. They never care about the fans. I shouldn't have chosen that. Okay, Fatih Aktay, I want you to pick up where you left off last time out, because last time out was that cup game where you scored a hat-trick. Tunnel interview then. Absence of Kemal Isa. Well, we've looked good in training. We'll be fine. All right then. So here we go, Malatyaspor. Let's see what they're made of. See if this early season form from them is a fluke or they've actually turned into a pretty good team. I'm not sure why that keeper dived after catching the ball, but okay, there's a good chance for us early on. And here we go, Guidele knocks it forward. Oof, just slightly misplaced that pass. If he'd been a bit more accurate with that, it would have been a clear-cut chance, I think. But we've won it back. Evren knocks it in from the right, and Fatih Aktay, beautiful stuff, picks up where he left off in that cup game. We're 1-0 up, but again, I am a bit worried about this. We're 1-0 up early. We have not done well this season when we've taken an early lead. Okay, so concentrate. I'm going to have to concentrate. Don't think it's only Malatyaspor. They are above us in the league at the start of the game. Evren cuts through. Oh, no, it's 2-0 on 8 minutes. Wow, that was quite a goal. Fantastic play there. So they just lose it. It's Evren who starts to move off. And Akpala makes the run. as right back, and Evren picks it up again. I thought that was going to go through to Fadi Aktay, but Evren completing his run, and a nice little celebration there. Good job. Okay. Definitely need to keep that concentration up though, guys. So we're 2-0 up. I won't say and cruising because there's still a long way to go in this match. 75 minutes to play, plenty of time. Of course, in the last episode you saw, we took that early lead against Osmanlıspor. We were 2-0 up, then we were 3-1 up, and we ended up losing 4-3. So we've been here before. Well, I do believe that day we were probably playing a counter-attacking formation, whereas we're going for this control mentality today. I think that surprised Malatyaspor a bit early on. Okay. Thought we had it there, but good. This is our ball. Let's take our time with it. Escobar knocks it out to Evren. Nice switching of the flanks. Brings it into Guideley. He's going to fire in a cross, come shots, and it's easy for the keeper to deal with. Okay, a long punt coming, I think. Let's make this a Genclerbirligi ball. We do. Good play. Aktay knocks it out wide to Evren. Hits in a first-time cross, and it's 3-0. Samed making the run into the box. He's been really good. He's been really good in this Mazzala role this season. He's really come into it. He's keeping Guideley and Badi, who were two of our first-choice picks for midfield over the first couple of seasons of this save. He's keeping them firmly out of the team at the moment. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Keeper probably should have done better, but I'm not complaining about that. All right, then. We're 3-0 up. I'm going to have to tell them not to get complacent at half-time. We're going to stick with concentrate as well. Is it going to be 4? Oh, an own goal. An own goal from Dujuru. It's Berke Inal who was firing in the cross. Wow, this is certainly unexpected. But good stuff from the Genclerbirligi boys. So yeah, Berke Inal fires that in. Oof, dearie me. Got to feel sorry for the lad there. Berke Inal. We might be losing him in the transfer window. I'm not sure. I did get him to sign that new contract, but he's now started to come saying, I think I need a bigger challenge. I'm bigger than Gençler. I'm bigger than the Turkish Super Lig. He wants to go abroad. So we'll see. He does have a minimum release clause of £15 million. So I said, you know, if somebody offers £15 million, we'll take it. I'm going to say I'm very happy. I'm not going to tell them, you know, don't get complacent because we're 4-0 up. Yeah, £15 million release clause for Berke Inal, so it would be hard to turn that kind of money down. And there is a team interested, and it's Liverpool. So I think that shows you the quality of player he is. Watch out for an early goal here. Good play, Claro. That shows you the kind of quality player he is if a team of the caliber of Liverpool have got him on their radar. Is it going to be 5? Ooh, nearly. And also, who else? Akpala, the right back. Akpala has been attracting interest from Sevilla in Spain. And he's also come to me to say, if Sevilla make a bid, I want you to accept it. I did tell him that, you know, there've been no bids, so it's all hypothetical. And he was okay with that. He said, sure, I'll wait. But, you know, oh, look at that. Evren with another goal, 5-0. But yeah, we could be losing a couple of players, Berke Inal amongst them. Akpala, I wouldn't be too bothered about because we've got a very good Turkish right back who's out on loan at the moment and playing very well out on loan in the first division. So we just bring him back in and give him that first team experience. But Berke Inal would be a huge loss. Okay, 5-0 up. So let's make some subs. Who needs game time? Okay, I want to bring Fatih Turk on, but then I'm going to get that annoying press conference question about taking somebody on a hat-trick off. So I'll leave him a little bit. Let's see, who else can we bring in? Who's been complaining about not getting game time? Well, I'm going to bring on Tariq Ceylan up front, give him a run out, the young 18-year-old. I'll bring Ahmet Oğuz on. He's been complaining about a lack of game time as well. All right then, so we're just going to close this out, I think. I'm giving Evren until the 80th minute to score. Oh, dearie me. Oof, that was pretty poor. Who was that? Claro. Claro dropping a clanger there. It's a good thing we're 5-0 up. But yeah, he deserves a bit of a bollocking afterwards for that. Okay, good play from the Hoff. Yeah, I'm giving Evren until the 80th minute to actually score that hat-trick, and then I'm bringing Fatih Turk on. Alright, nice little intricate passing play, building down that right flank. Evren, bit of a wayward ball, but Claro gets the header, but doesn't direct it anywhere. And Malatyaspor going to get the goal, the consolation goal, nearly. Genclerbirligi have their backs against the wall. I don't know what Malatyaspor are hoping to achieve, salvaging some pride, but even if they lose 5-1 at home, that's still pretty bad, isn't it? Alright, we're very close to the end of the game now. Oh, I forgot to bring on Fatih Turk. I am sorry, Mr. Turk. I'll bring you on now. Okay, sorry about that. Slight interruption. We will finish the game now. Not much to do. It's good that we've kept a clean sheet. It's good that we, kept going. Despite taking the early lead this time, very happy with that's our best performance of the season by far, and against a team that's been in really good form. Obviously, I mean, look, they did actually in the end dominate the shots and the possession. They were really throwing it at us in that final 15 minutes or so, but we held on, so really good play there, and I'm going to tell them I am very happy with the result and the way you played. Okay, so we already faded to black and came right back. I forgot we had an electrician coming around today and stuff, so I had to quickly finish off that last match. Anyway, we'll be uninterrupted for the second game in today's episode. So you can see that win in the last match has kept us in this group in the league table over here. Now, in this weekend, I've fast-forwarded to most of the teams above us have already played. So we're in 7th at the start of the match, but we have the potential to actually go top with a big enough win today, and certainly throw ourselves into the mix with Galatasaray and Osmanlıspor. Kayserispor are down in 11th, so we can't dismiss them. It's all bunched close together, but we're home, so we should be looking for the win here. We did have that cup game, which I just quickly did off camera, so very straightforward stuff. I gave some youth players a chance, gave some of those backups who've been complaining about lack of football a run out, and there you go, 6-0. Again, our backup striker, this time it was Ceylan, he got a hat-trick in the first half. And then all the other guys who haven't been playing as much as they maybe would like, Fatih Turk and Gökhan Gül, they also got goals. Özgür Ortaç got his first goal for the club, so very good result. We kept it going, very happy with that. Nazırlar Belediyespor were just whimpering by the end. Anyway, let's get into today's match with Kayserispor. So, brought in Utku in goal because he's been asking for more first team time. This is the kind of match where he needs to impress. Özgür, who's been getting a lot of media attention, a lot of comments from former Gençler players and various journalists, so he's in good form, he's in the team. Gökhan has been asking for more first team time, so he's in. Akpala and Escobar, as ever, in the fullback positions. Kajar, Samed and Isa in the centre. Evren and Holtman I've brought in on the wing this time because he just sat out a couple of games, so let's make sure he doesn't start complaining. And Fatih Aktay is our man up front. So let's see if we can keep this form going. 11 goals in the last 2 matches, admittedly 6 of them against a lower division side in the cup, but a win's a win. So, they're leaving a bit of a gap here in the centre, so hopefully we're going to be able to take advantage of that. So, this is a game we definitely should be winning. I don't get the pickup from where we left off last time one here. So, I would say, let's give our fans a performance. Okay, as that had the usual effect. And I'll tell everybody, give me a good performance out there. Alright, Goko Kajar takes the captain's armband. I don't know who Lucas' unpronounceable surname is, so I'll just say any team would miss a player of his caliber. Alright then, so we are in our traditional red and black, and it's snowing, a nice winter wonderland. I have actually been to watch Genclerbirligi play in their own stadium in the winter, and it's not fun at all. It's absolutely freezing there. On those hard plastic seats and stuff, but that's the life of a football fan, isn't it? Okay, let's see if we can get another early goal here. Oh, Kajar being a bit fancy there, but he kept the ball and Samad gave it away. Alright, but we've won it back. Kajar again. So Evren's got it. Akpala's made the run, and Akpala gets the cross in. Fatih Aktay. Oh, did he hit the post or did the keeper save that? I was not sure. But okay, encouraging start. Oh, I saw there Evren Schengel may have twisted his ankle, so we'll let this highlight play out, and then we're going to get him off. Holtman scores! Fantastic goal. Again, an early goal. I need to make that substitution, though. Yeah, potential foot injury, so we're bringing Fatih Turk in, who did so well in the cup game. Shame to have to make a substitution so early, but, you know, we can't risk it. He did actually take the corner with his twisted ankle. Nasty. So it's Kaja again, who's been quite instrumental in these early plays. Özgür knocks it through to Holtman. Goes for the far post. Fantastic stuff. Yes, we'll still proceed with the tactical change, which I actually made after the goal. FM, sorted out. All right then. Let's hope Kayserispor don't get straight back into it. They don't. Good. Let's keep control of this match from here. The tactics playing well at the moment. The team are playing well. So we've got to get a run of form going. Like I said, it's so tightly bunched in that top 10 of the league that just one team going on a run of form, they're going to take top spot and start to pull away. So that's what we're looking to do. Okay, nothing else much happening in this first half. It looks like we're going to get into the break with that goal advantage. Would like to see, you know, something a bit more, like a second goal or something, but okay. We're going to have to go with the don't get complacent. I mean, we've had the better chances, but this is exactly the kind of situation where our opponents could fight their way back into it. So, don't think the job is done. That's worked for everyone except for Kamal Issa. He's a bit of an emotional guy, I think. You can still improve, and he's still stressed. All right. Okay then, second half. Starting off positively, alright, but it's just the opening highlight. Hopefully nothing is coming of this. Nice tackle by Akpala to end the highlight. And then we'll see how it goes from here. I'm just going to back up my halftime team talk with a reminder to concentrate. I thought we were advancing in the game, but they got a throw-in in the exact same position where that opening highlight ended. Okay, don't let them score here. Good save from Utku, showing us why he should be picked. Perhaps the Hoff is he's just been a hero for me over my first few seasons here. You know, I can't drop the guy, but I am willing to give. Oh, there we go. We've got a second goal. Is it Özgür again? In bizarre fashion. Yes, it is Özgür. Yeah, I can't drop the Hoff. He's just been such a hero for us. Oh no, it's been disallowed. Never mind. Especially that, if you cast your mind back, if you've been following the series, to when I was fighting for my job and I needed a point away to Trabzonspor, and he saved that penalty late in the game. I'm just sold on him completely just because of that. Alright, I'm taking off Ghoul because he's got a booking, but we've already made an early sub, haven't we? So I'll save the final substitution for late in the game. As usual, little reminder to the boys to concentrate. And here we go. This is a chance to wrap it up, but no, Samed finds nobody with his corner. But okay, they panicked with the clearance, and it comes back out to Samed, whips in the cross, and there we go. That's the game. Fatih Aktay with a header. That's exactly what he's on the pitch to do. There we go. All right, we don't need to watch that one again, I think. This is time for our late sub. Who are we going to bring on? I'm going to bring on Tariq Ceylan. Scored a hat-trick in that last game. Just give him a bit of a run out, let him stretch his legs a bit. All right, this is much better stuff. Much better stuff now. That's 2 wins in a row in the episode. We've bounced back from that disappointing Besiktas defeat. Hopefully we're going to go on a run now and challenge for the title. Alright then, that's full time, a 2-0 win, so a quick visit to the dressing room just to calmly say that was a good win. There we go. So let's have a look at the table and the fixture list and try to decide where we're going to come back in. Ooh, let's check Evren Şengül's injury. So it was a twisted ankle. He's going to be out for 3 to 6 weeks. We're going to leave that to the physio. We've got Fatih Turk and Milinkovic who can play in his position. Let's have a quick look here. Excuse me. Sorry about that. This is bloody Welsh FA. They're persistent. I don't know. Actually, speaking of job offers, I keep forgetting to mention this. I do get linked with a lot of English clubs. I've got the English leagues running. I just always have them running whether I play there or not. But I'm getting a lot of job offers from Midlands teams. And I wonder if that's because I set my hometown as like my mother's hometown, which is in Staffordshire. So I keep getting job offers from clubs like Stoke is the most recent one, Derby, Nottingham Forest, Birmingham, Aston Villa, West Brom. Those kind of teams keep approaching me, and I wonder if it's to do with the fact that I set my hometown as somewhere locally, or it's just that all the teams in the Midlands are playing poorly and sacking their managers. I'm not sure. So we were just going to quickly look at the schedule, weren't we? So, you see the draw for the next round of the Cup has been made. It's a bit disappointing. This is the round of 16, and all 16 teams are from the Super Lig, because like none of the lower league sides got through, which kind of takes the the romance of the Cup out of it a little bit. But we got Gazi here. Those 2 games will be played over the winter break. Probably not going to show those on camera. I would expect to get through. Maybe famous last words. But hopefully we'll see what we get in the quarterfinal. If we get an interesting tie, we might feature the second leg of the quarterfinal in the next episode. Just looking at the league games we've got coming up. I mean, we could do the Fenerbahce Trabzonspor doubleheader, although we've already featured Fenerbahce and Osmanlıspor. Maybe Kasımpaşa, that might be an interesting team to bring in. But somewhere in the middle of this, we'll put in an episode. Like I say, we'll maybe bring in the Cup as well. And then, depends how far we go in the Cup. If we're in the semi-finals, we'll do an episode with that. If we get knocked out, we'll probably just do the title running. So we'll see how all of that goes. So just a final look at the league table then to see how we're doing. I'll bring it up in full here so my head's not obscuring any of it. And we're into second, and look at that, my god, the top 4. Well, Başakşehir is still to play this weekend, but at the moment the top 4 are all tied on 29 points. That is crazy. And then going down to Bursaspor in 7th on 26. So everyone from 1st to 7th. I mean, if Konyaspor also haven't played yet, so if they win, then we're going to have 5 teams on 29 points, which they're away to Fenerbahce. Who have Başakşehir got? They've got Trabzon. Okay, so a tough game for them. Could be that Konyaspor win, because Fenerbahce are out of form, and Başakşehir lose, and then we're going to have 5 teams on 29 points. So quite the exciting division this season. So thank you very much for watching. If you have watched to the end of the episode, thank you, and please hit that like button, share the video on your social media, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, hit that notification button as well to make sure you don't miss an episode of this very exciting season. I'm Dodgy Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.